Yo, what is up guys, and welcome back to McAD's Entertainment. I'm your host as always, Adam McGahee. I just want to thank you all again for helping blow this channel up like crazy. We are now over 6,000 subscribers, which is absolutely unbelievable. I love making these videos for you all, and your constant comments and support truly inspire me to keep going. You all are the true heroes. Doing a bit of a different video today, and hopping universes from the land of Marvel back to where our channel began, in the space epic that is Star Wars. I mean, to be fair, Star Wars comics are still made by Marvel, and both are owned by Disney. So, same house, just different rooms? With the success of the Boba Fett TV show, or should I say, The Mandalorian Season 2.5, it has fans like myself wanting more stories from these iconic characters. While the series started out about Boba Fett, it has quickly shied away from focusing on the notorious bounty hunter in favor for an Avengers Endgame level team-up. So hey, we can see Boba as a Star Wars-ass Nick Fury. Both tan bald dudes with a cool voice, cool clothes, and have been attacked by vicious alien creatures. Y'all writers ain't slick. While many people have complained that Boba has not done too much action-wise in the show, it made me curious to dive into his violent past to find some of the coolest and most unique stories that shape him up to be the cold-blooded killer that we all know him for. That brings us to today's video, in which Boba traded out his iconic green Beskar armor in exchange for a much darker, sexier variant, where we see him go on a violent killing spree. So without further ado, grab some spotchka, sit back, relax, and enjoy the full bloody story of Black Boba Fett. Who is he? Black Boba Fett is an untold tale brought to light about our favorite Kamino-born clone bounty hunter. He made his first appearance in the pages of War of the Bounty Hunters Alpha No. 1 back in 2021. The story focuses on our boy Boba Fett delivering a freshly carbonized Han Solo back to Jabba the Hutt right after the events of The Empire Strikes Back. On his comm, he gets a call from the, at the time, still slim Bib Fortuna. Man, just think in a few years, bro, you're gonna go from that to this? One of the biggest tragedies of all of Star Wars. Fortuna asked Boba on the status of Solo, telling him that they needed him alive. Fett confirmed the smuggler was indeed still amidst the land of the living, but of course, luck being not too kind to our boy, he quickly noticed something was wrong with the reading coming off the side of Solo's carbonite container. Frustrated that he can never just have an easy paycheck, Fett flies the problematic Solo to the smuggler's moon of Nar Shaddaa, where he has a doctor take a look at the frozen Han. The doc tells Fett that the carbonite matrix was unstable due to an organic life form being inside of it. He then asks Fett whose bright idea this was, with Fett claiming it wasn't his. Fett's not naming names though. He knows it wasn't smart, but he's not about to rat out Darth Vader and get force choked. Boba Fett? He's no dummy. The doctor tells Fett he could stabilize Solo, but was going to need the bounty hunter to pony up some dough before he could start the procedure. Boba must have left his wallet in his other set of armor because he did not have any credits on him at the time. He tells the dude that this is Han Solo who he's doing the Amazon delivery for, and once it's done, he'll be able to pay him double what he owes him. Refusing to work on an IOU, the doc tells Fett to pay up front, or he can pay another way. Oh man, look at that smile. I don't like where this other way is going, guys. Instead of having to give the alien surgeon a big old smooch on his ugly mustache face, the doc tells Fett that he can pay him back by taking out a pit fighter named Worman Lichter, who killed another fighter he had placed a bet on long ago and made him lose a bunch of money. Knowing that this fighter was owned by the Kanji Hut crime group, Fett refused, knowing his armor had a reputation, and he was not about to get caught up with the mafia. My man may be dangerous, but he's definitely not stupid. He's not starting no mafia war. The doctor then tells Fett that the only way he'd be able to get close to Worman without security would be for him to sign up for the local gladiator games as a fighter and take her out that way. He then tells Fett that he can even mask his identity with the state-of-the-art nano spray paint that he preps his patients with before surgery. Groaning that his life had become nothing but a series of fetch quests, Fett agreed. Man, you gotta feel bad for Boba Fett. Life like this, definitely makes me understand why he just wanted to chill with the Sand People and ride Banthas. I mean, look how happy he is. Fett then later showed up to the arena to register, where the attendant asked for his name. She then looks on at the bounty hunter, who had used the Doc's paint to completely drip his armor out in a jet black color scheme. So, Boba Fett, more like Brother Fett, am I right? Guys, right? To hide his true name from the kanji, and to honor his father, Boba gave her the name Jango. Man, that's awesome. A true daddy's boy right there. Fett then grabs a spear and heads toward the arena gate, where his name is Jango is announced to the crowd. It is upon this announcement that he has flashbacks once again to the moment of him as a child picking up the helmet of his recently deceased father. Fueled by this desire for vengeance, Boba proceeds to brutalize the other contestants, driving his spear into the head of one of them, blasting the head off another, and slicing the head off of poor Duros. Man, my dude got a personal vendetta against these dudes keeping their noggins. Personal note, when in a gladiator arena, keep my head far away from Boba Fett. Clearing his way right to the top, Black Boba eventually made his way to the final boss, which was his target Wormin Lictor, who ended up being this bizarre spider-like alien with dual blasters. Hardly being surprised by such a sight, Boba drew his weapons, ready to end the side quest and get his pay. Dude is just going through the motions, and I completely understand. Man just wants to get home and have a nice soak in his bacta. Lictor opens fire on the bounty hunter, who blasts out of the way with his jetpack. He then fires his wrist-mounted rockets at the warrior, knocking the blasters out of her hands. He then activates his iconic flamethrower, releasing a stream of flames upon his opponent. See, Boba knows the deal. Best way to deal with a spider is to kill it. Kill it with fire. Being a tenacious little arachnid, Wormin then used her booty web to yank Boba out of the sky, separating him from his jetpack. Thinking that she was about to get her kill of the day, Lictor then leapt at Boba, who quickly drew his knife to slice off one of her legs. Just as he lopped off the lady's limb, she then speared him through his exposed shoulder, pinning him to the ground. As Wormin closed in for the killing blow, Boba, being the savage that he was, activated his web jetpack behind her, which then self-destructed, causing the pair to come hurtling to the ground below. Boba then manages to climb his way atop of falling debris, then came crashing down upon Lictor, splatting her into a fine pink gooey mess on the battlegrounds. Man, this is awesome. Fellas, next time a girl asks us to go kill a spider in the next room, we must describe the encounter with the arachnid just like how it is in this comic. This is the way. Boba, still covered in spider guts, then makes his way to the ticket booth, telling the attendant that he came for his credits. He is then approached by members of the Kanji crime family, who told him that they were keeping the money due to the credits they lost after betting on the Spider Lady to win. They told Fett that if he wanted the money back, he would have to fight for them within the arena, or he could just walk away. Not about to go on another side quest for a side quest, Boba told the dudes to keep the money, and he bailed. Man, no nonsense Boba is so endearing. Ain't nobody got time for this. Just as he made his way back to the doctor to get Solo patched up, the poor dude was then intercepted by another group of bounty hunters who blasted the dock and stole the frozen smuggler. Upon cleaning up and getting back to the scene, a very frustrated Boba called up Bib Fortuna and told them that their Amazon delivery sadly ran into some shipping delays and was going to be a little late. And that is the full story of Black Boba Fett. I did not know about this story until recently, and it honestly has to be one of the coolest Boba stories that I have read in a while. Aside from his incredible action scenes in The Mandalorian Season 2, this has to be some of the best Boba Fett fighting that we have seen in a very long time. I did not know that our boy had such a hard time transporting Han Solo to Jabba after Empire Strikes Back, and it's cool to see it fleshed out like this in this comic series. Now, what are your thoughts on this? Did you know this about Boba Fett's story? Was there something I missed? What other stories or characters should we cover? Sound off in the comments. Also, be sure to give this video a like if you enjoyed today's content, subscribe to the channel, and tap the bell icon to be notified of all of our latest videos. If you enjoyed the music in this video, it is all made by my good friend Ognihs, and you can check out his Spotify in the description below. Also, feel free to check out our brand new Patreon, also in the description below. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, you are awesome and loved. God bless, and I will see you in the next one.